The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. According to Bloomberg, there is some major news regarding the possible firing of Gary Gensler. Donors to Kamala Harris are privately encouraging her staff to oust Gensler after seeing him, so this may be a very important development. The $125 million penalties, the lack of an appeal from the SEC, and the definitive end to the rippling suffering are all confirmed by this. Surprisingly, the timing of this is all the more intriguing, given that Chris Larson recently, or the day before, publicly endorsed Democrats and Kamala Harris. This confused many in the crypto space and the XRP community, as Democrats have so far been anti-crypto. Additionally, Ripple recently ended a 4-year lawsuit with the SEC, a move that was actively encouraged by Democrats. Given that Chris Larson may be one of the contributors pressuring Kamala Harris and her staff to dismiss Gary Gensler, it appears that this was all part of a 4DHS move by the Ripple team. Therefore, it is puzzling that Chris Larson would back the Democrats. As a result, Ripple can win by demonstrating solidarity with both camps. Brad is doing well at home, David is demonstrating his support for Trump and the Republicans, and Chris Larson is showing his support for Harris and the Democrats. Rupture is executing a power play. We also have John Deaton, the Republican nominee for the Senate, who won with 64% of the vote. He will be challenging Senator Warren for the Massachusetts seats, and Deaton claims that Elizabeth Warren and E. Warren have no valid excuse not to agree to 5 one-issue debates. As John Deaton pursues Elizabeth Warren's malevolent crypto anti-agenda of preventing widespread adoption of digital assets in the U.S., the senior senator from Massachusetts appears to be frightened of John Deaton. I am really positive on this. Not only should Trump win, but John Deaton should too. We have Chris Larson on one side and the Democrats, Kamala Harris's team on the other, forming partnerships with Ripple and other crypto companies like Coinbase, Kraken, Circle, etc., so it really doesn't matter who wins the election, as long as the Democrats are pro-crypto, we'll see XRP adopted and used by both parties. Once again, we're playing 4D chess by the Ripple T, a commonly used word, with GameStop. Ryan Cohen is also competing for D-chess. Now that Judge Torres has granted Ripple's request for a statement of the monetary penalty, the company should have all the necessary documents to be approved by the UK FCA. The SEC has been holding up the approval of Ripple's UK crypto license because they don't know how much money Ripple might have to pay. With this newfound knowledge, it's possible that the UK FCA will approve in 3 months, at which point Ripple will receive their UK crypto license and begin utilizing XRP in the country. Here we have the BG 123 Christmas scene, and the countdown is now up until December 2024. So, during the month of December, we anticipate great things to transpire. Along with the sun beaming in August, we also have the end of the Ripple versus SEC case in August. If additional rumors circulate among XRP insiders, we may learn that XRP is soaring to new heights alongside the Coriani Bareilles crew, as seen at Brad Garlinghouse. Guys, we'll see XRP skyrocket at some point, the only question is when. Also, an initial public offering, IPO, in London might happen in 2025, not long after Ripple gets their licenses. Brad Garlinghouse claims that initial public offerings, IPOs, will soon take place in countries other than the United States, such as Japan, Tokyo, London, and potentially even Singapore. Additionally, we have a delta resulting from the incredible assurance we received from David Schwartz, who stated that just 2 of those things will actually occur. We have Ripple declaring an initial public offering, IPO, and Ripple announcing a comprehensive settlement with the SEC, both of which might happen this month. So, along with the settlement, Ripple has announced an initial public offering, IPO, for 2025. Protests have recently broken out in Brazil in defense of free speech following the government's ban on X, formerly known as Twitter. It's encouraging to see that more people are starting to take notice. Meanwhile, Russia has increased its gold purchases for the next month from 1.2 billion rubles to 8.2 billion rubles. There is overwhelming evidence that the gold standard is making a triumphant return, as this increase is quite remarkable. As a result, every country is vying for a piece of the gold market. The the price of gold is experiencing a short squeeze, and the metal will likely reach $10,000 or higher, similar to XRP. In addition to the fact that we will observe gold tokenized on top of the XRP ledger, the price of XRP will rise in tandem with the price of gold. The White House is reportedly working on plans to establish a U.S. sovereign wealth fund with the capacity to make substantial investments. This is the last piece of breaking news. Cryptocurrencies like XRP, which are considered safe digital assets, or even gold minerals might be invested in by this sovereign wealth fund. Seeing my video is an honor. Bye for now, and please subscribe and like my channel.